Hi everyone, so this is my final reflection video. I cannot believe I'm saying those words. It's been an amazing 3 semesters and I am really happy to move on to the next chapter in my life, but I'm also pretty sad that I didn't get to say bye to any of you. It's really stinks that we didn't get to have an in-person celebration or something like that. I think that this has been one of the best experiences in my college career. It's something that I kind of applied to just out of the blue. I saw a poster, I think, in the basement of the psychology building, and I was like, oh, let me look into it. Looked into it. I was like, oh, this might be something I like, and I applied, went through the process, and obviously became a CCP, and it's, one of the best decisions I made in my college career. I feel like I've grown so much as a person and as a student through this program. I remember I think I dropped 3 classes my freshman and sophomore year just because when I saw the syllabus it said we had 3 group projects or something like that, and I was like, nope, I don't like working with other people, not for me. So that was something I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to work with people once when I got into the program. But then I learned to love it. It was just one of those things where it's I learned to work as a team. I learned my strengths and my weaknesses, and that was something we talked about earlier today, and I think that was something I just hadn't thought of before. When I didn't like working with other people, I just felt I always took the load of a group project or something like that. But through this program, I feel like everyone had so many wonderful strengths and weaknesses that other people had strengths in. So it was just so wonderful to be able to work as a group with so many of you and work in teams, work as duos for workshops and stuff like that. I just love that aspect of this program. Another thing I really just felt like I grew a lot in was public speaking. I know that was a big thing for a lot of people, but I remember the last few times I publicly had to speak was high school before college, and I actually cried during one of the most pouring tears. I could not get through my presentation. So in college, I don't think I ever had to do any public speaking up until the CCP program, so I was terrified of it. But then it went pretty great. I learned to be pretty okay at it. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I would say I'm a lot better than I used to be, that's for sure. Another big thing was time management. Used to be a mess. Still sometimes am a little bit of a mess, but this program really helped me with getting my life together and making sure that I schedule everything. I'm organized, I have a planner, doing all that good stuff, and now I just feel those are all skills that I'm going to be able to take into my future career. I'm still waiting on my nursing school decision, whether I got accepted or not, but either way, I can see myself using all of these skills, making sure I plan out my days, making sure I plan out my studying, my meetings, stuff like that, my clinicals. Also, when it comes to even workshops, I really, really care about health, so I hope to become a health educator for high schoolers at some point. So even as a nurse, I really hope to be able to go and give workshops to high schoolers about sexual health and drinking, drugs, stuff like that. So I think my time on the AOD team and the Integrative Health and Wellness team were very beneficial for that, especially because with the IHW team, I do care about wellness, and it was one of those things that I didn't know too much about beforehand. And now I feel I could put on a 3-hour workshop about wellness. And then when it comes to the AOD team, that was stuff that already interested me, was just being able to educate people about safe drinking and drug use, and that's something I'm hoping to do later in life, is keep on giving workshops like that. So yeah, that's something I'm really thankful for about this program, is that I just grew so much as a person and as a student, and I just think that it was just a really great experience. It was so good meeting all of you. I remember the first day of class, when we were just 496ers. That first day was so awkward. Nobody talked to each other. But yeah, you are all wonderful people, and I hope the best for all of you. I'm going to miss having class and seeing everyone, and all the jokes people used to make and just the fun times we had in class. Really sad I didn't get to work with some of you guys. It would have been nice to be able to work with more people. But yeah, I guess that would be the end for my reflection. I hope everyone has a great semester, and I hope to see you all in the future at some point. Bye-bye.